Imagine sailing across the vast, endless blue of the South Pacific in the year 1840 as a seasoned captain. You've spent your life navigating through the world's oceans, and now, out of nowhere, an impossibly large wall of ice appears on the horizon. It's a mile high, stretching endlessly in every direction. What do? Naturally, you try to sail to the right, hoping to find a way around it. But the ice goes on, until impossibly, you end up exactly where you started. What is this? A giant ice wall blocking the way, never ending, as if it's keeping something from escaping. Could it be the edge of the Earth? Could this be where the world ends? No, it's not. By 1840, any captain worth his salt would have known the world was round, not flat. Still, this ice wall would have been perplexing to anyone who sailed up to it. Antarctica was a land so harsh, so inhospitable, it may as well have been the end of the world. People didn't venture into its frigid depths. Not willingly anyway. The icy continent is one of the harshest environments on the planet, and for a long time the world didn't think much of it. Yet, despite this impenetrable, frozen landscape, the allure of the unknown still called to explorers. The cold might kill, but humans have always been fascinated by places that seem too dangerous to explore. In the early 20th century, Antarctica became the stage for some of the most daring expeditions ever attempted. Men like Robert Falcon Scott, Ernest Shackleton, and Roald Amundsen would risk their lives in the pursuit of glory, venturing into the land where the human race had no business being. And in the midst of these epic journeys, something curious began to unfold, an enigmatic, uncharted world beneath the ice. Antarctica, a place of extremes, holds secrets few have dared to uncover. It's one of the driest places on Earth, with an ice sheet that covers almost 99% of the landmass. This ice sheet, averaging about 2,160 meters thick, holds 60% of the world's fresh water. But here's the thing, Antarctica is massive. It's not just a little bit of land hanging off the bottom of a map. The temperatures are unforgiving and the wind speeds can reach up to 96 miles per hour. This makes Antarctica not just the coldest place on Earth, but also one of the windiest. But despite the overwhelming odds, scientists and explorers have been drawn to this desolate place. Why? Perhaps because the mysteries of Antarctica aren't just about its frozen surface. Beneath the thick layers of ice lies something much stranger. In the 1970s, scientists started discovering underground lakes using radar and seismic technology. Many of these lakes are hidden beneath kilometers of ice, some reaching depths of over 3 kilometers. The largest of these hidden lakes, Lake Vostok, was first discovered by Russian scientists in the 1990s, and it's no ordinary lake. For one, it's not frozen solid like the surrounding ice. A geothermal vent beneath it keeps it liquid, making it the 6th largest lake by volume in the world. What's more intriguing is that this lake has been isolated from the rest of the world for over 15 million years. And that's where the mystery deepens. Geothermal vents, found deep in oceans, tend to be teeming with life, strange, otherworldly life. Could there be creatures thriving in Lake Vostok, isolated from the rest of the planet for millions of years? This isn't some fantasy or myth. In 1999, a group of scientists found something in the waters of Lake Vostok, a place that had never before been touched by humans. But the findings weren't without controversy. Some suggest that Russian authorities stepped in, claiming no such discoveries had ever been made. Perhaps it was just a tale spun too far, or maybe there's something deeper, something hidden within the ice. Could there be life forms that have evolved in isolation, entirely separate from anything we know? Then there's the question of how far people are willing to go to explore the unknown. Antarctica has claimed the lives of many explorers, none more tragic than Robert Falcon Scott. Scott was a British naval officer who led one of the most infamous expeditions in history. He aimed to be the first to reach the South Pole, but despite his determination, disaster struck. He and his team endured insurmountable hardships, freezing temperatures, malnutrition, and the relentless forces of nature. and when they finally reached the South Pole, they discovered they had been beaten to the punch by Roald Amundsen, a Norwegian explorer who had arrived there a month earlier. What drives someone to venture so far into the wilderness? Was it glory, ambition, or just the sheer desire to uncover the unknown? For Scott, reaching the South Pole was a lifelong dream. But in the end, it wasn't just the icy winds that led to his demise. It was the hubris that often accompanies the human thirst for fame. But he wasn't alone in that endeavor. Shackleton, another legendary Antarctic explorer, had his own tragic adventure. He attempted to cross the continent from one side to the other, but his ship, the Endurance, was trapped by the ice. Shackleton and his crew were stranded for months in one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. Yet, against all odds, Shackleton led his men to safety. Shackleton's story is one of resilience and leadership, while Scott's tale is a somber reminder of the dangers of pushing too far. But Antarctica doesn't just harbor ghosts from the past. It's still a place of discovery today. Scientists continue to investigate the mysteries of the land beneath the ice. In one particularly bizarre find, scientists discovered something called the Blood Falls, located in Taylor Glacier. It's a waterfall that at first glance looks like it's bleeding. But the cause of this strange phenomenon isn't as supernatural as it seems. The red color comes from iron-rich water that oxidizes as it comes into contact with the air. And yet, the very idea of a waterfall that looks like blood spilling out from a glacier adds to the mysteries of this strange land. One of the more bizarre discoveries in Antarctica involves a gravity anomaly. In the late 1950s, scientists found a place where gravity seemed to work differently. That's right, gravity itself wasn't behaving as expected. The reason, it seems, was a massive impact crater buried deep under the ice. The impact crater is around 450 kilometers wide, making it twice the size of the famous crater that wiped out the dinosaurs. What could have caused such a massive impact, and how does it affect the environment today? Could this be evidence of a colossal asteroid, or is there something more to it? And as if that wasn't enough, in 2017, a hole the size of Ireland appeared in Antarctica's ice shelf. This is no small thing. This hole is the largest discovered in Antarctica since the 1970s. It's an area of open water and sea ice that forms due to warmer water pushing through the ice and causing it to melt. Some suggest that the land once supported an ancient Egyptian civilization. Others point to Atlantis, the fabled lost city. Could there really be ruins hidden beneath the ice waiting to be uncovered? The theory is intriguing, especially when one considers that Antarctica was once a much warmer place before it became locked in ice millions of years ago. But how plausible is it really? Could an advanced civilization have thrived here and left behind a lost city? Or are these just fanciful tales? The bottom line is this: Antarctica remains one of the most mysterious, uncharted places on Earth. From its alien-like landscapes to its ancient secrets, it's a place that continues to fascinate and baffle scientists, explorers, and conspiracy theorists alike. Whether it's the discovery of hidden lakes, strange gravity anomalies, or bizarre blood-red waterfalls, there's no shortage of things to marvel at. As researchers continue to explore this frozen frontier, perhaps more secrets will be unlocked. Secrets that could change everything we know about the planet. But for now, the biggest mystery of all remains the same. What is really hiding in Antarctica's no-go zones? If this exploration into the strange and mysterious world of Antarctica has left you wondering about what might still be hidden beneath the ice, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the unexplained. Keep the conversation going. What do you think lies hidden in the depths of the frozen continent? Let us know in the comments.